5, Fair Nation.
From the top, from the top, from the top, from the top.
You already know what it is. 103.5 The Beat, banging hip hop and R&B with your girl K Fox, and I am about to talk to my boy Talib Kweli. We gotta find out what really happened on CNN with him and Don Lemon, cause it got crazy. In about 10 minutes, I got those details popping off. It's 103.5 The Beat, banging hip hop and R&B. Don't move.
In the state of grace, where the talent is surrounded by the pain and the violence, so the silent never safe. At the same time, snitching to the Jake, that's the quickest way to get found at the bottom of the lake. The problem we face seems so great that we can't escape, so we accept our fate. So the sex and the money and the murder are the pictures we paint. If an artist is a part of a community, you got an opportunity to get that kick, but never come back to the hood, no immunity. Usually you're like that, so
no doubt, man. 103.5 The Beat, banging hip hop and R&B. Back in the building, K Fox, Talib Kweli, his artist Nico. Thank you for hanging out with me.
What's up, Fox?
I'm chilling, man. You guys seem like you're doing excellent.
We in Miami, you know.
Where you guys coming from?
Where you coming from, Nico?
I'm coming from Orlando.
So you live in Orlando?
I live there now. I do.
And you are Kweli's artist.
That's an uncomfortable term.
Why is that?
Because he's his own man, son. He's his own artist. And we partners in business. That's my business partner.
So how did you link up with your business partner? Because you are, you know, you kind of stand alone, and I don't really see you quarterbacking a lot of people's other projects.
Well, you know, I've transitioned at this point, and what I do is a good blueprint for artists who may not be in the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you remain viable and people into your music without you being on the videos and on the radio? And so when I see other artists that I like, I try to provide that blueprint. And you know, I've done it for Corey Moe at this point from Houston, and Reese. Reese did the Idol Worship, but that's Javodi Media, my company. Nico is, who's a Brazilian, Argentinian artist from Orlando, from Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Exotic. We like exotic.
He's always tropical and exotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is the first project that's out that Javodi is rolling out. That's not like somebody who's my immediate crew. You know, I met him in Orlando last year, and we were just ready to roll out the album.
So you meet up with Talib Kweli, and what do you say?
It's popping.
You just said what's popping, like that's it?
Nah, I mean, it happened, you know. We had some mutual, you know, relationships, and it's natural, you know. It felt good. We made a jam, and I kept in contact.
You made a jam?
Yeah, they paid me to make a jam.
Okay,
you know
correction.
Yeah,
rap game.
Yeah, you know, I seen his homeboy in the club down in Orlando, and he was like, "Yo, you would like this artist Nico, blah 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 blah. We got some money." Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So I checked it out, and you know, because I don't just do stuff for money just because there's money there. I really like what they had to do, and so I'm being tongue in cheek when I say they paid me. But you know, they reached out and did the business, and we did the song, and then we just developed a relationship, you know, over the year. That was a year ago, and so now we're partnering up on the album.
Okay. Yeah. Well, congratulations to you. The BET Hip Hop Awards are coming up.
Yes.
Your last project was nominated.
Yes.
State of Grace. State
of Grace is a song featuring Abby Dobson on my album Gravitas. It's especially fresh for me that was nominated because Gravitas is not, as of this point, not available on iTunes, even though it will be available on iTunes in about a week or so. But it's been available at my website, QualiClub.com. It's been straight, independent, hand in hand, you know what I'm saying, sales. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come direct to me. And it's been beautiful, man. I get people's emails, and they get my email. People emailing me, hitting me up, and it's building a community around the fans, around what I do, so that I don't have to be dependent on the music business. Javodi Media, we have a distribution deal with Caroline, so we're putting out a lot of music. This first Nico album we're putting out separately, more independent, like the Gravitas. But you know, I'm not saying I'm not in the business. You know, I'm still got the distribution deal cracking and everything. But we need to have our own. And Gravitas was a way for me to have my own. So for me to put out a record that wasn't even on iTunes, you know what I'm saying, and to get nominated for BET Hip Hop Awards, extra special for me.
I'm trying to see who you're up against. Do you know who you're up against?
Yes, I'm up against all the other conscious artists. It's me, Common, Lupe, and Lecrae, and the Roots. It's all that's stiff competition.
That's gonna be an interesting.
But BET, they put all the conscious artists in one category. Like here, take this.
Everybody. Take
this. Get that out.
Recognition, everybody all
get it out your system.
You know what I think is gonna be dope,
shout out to BET.
I think the Cypher might be dope this year. Snoop Dogg is hosting it.
Yeah,
so that should
man.
be pretty fun.
The Cypher is always one of the best parts of the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards that people enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see you this calm, Kweli, because last time I saw you,
what was I doing the last time you seen me?
You were kind of turned up, with good reason. You were passionately turned up. I was watching this interview with...
Oh, you talking about... Oh, I thought last time you saw, like, literally saw
No,
me.
not in person. Just on TV. I was like, wow, I'm glad
I was like,
that...
I thought I was calling the last
No,
time.
no. I'm glad that Kweli's out there with the Ferguson. You know, you're very passionate. You are proactive. If you have something to say, you got something. You got to be with their, like, you got to be on the ground with the people if you want to make a change, and
Yes,
that's
indeed.
what you were doing.
Yes, indeed.
And then I saw this interview with you and Don Lemon, and it just kind of went left. You were there, both there with a good purpose, but then it kind of got lost in the sauce because. I don't know. Can you explain to me what happened with you and him?
Well, you know, a lot of people in the media have played up the dramatics of the distraction of that interview. And you know, what all you know, for my part in it, I wish it didn't go that way. You know, but Don Lemon had a first-hand experience of people coming up to him and telling him he was doing a great job on CNN. And when he had me a guest on his show, before I was able to tell my first-hand experience about what I saw with the police department, he wanted to tell me about his first-hand experience. And his first-hand experience is valuable and should be respected. But I don't feel like he had respect for my first-hand experience. And I feel like whenever I was trying to say my first-hand experience, if you go back and watch it, you can see what he says. He says, well, that's not what happened where you were. And then the next thing he says is, the police say that's not what happened where you were. So for me, if I see someone who's trying to give me the police perspective, or something that I witnessed with my own 2 eyes, I'm not going to let them do that until I finish saying what I had to say. And a lot of people got caught up in me saying that, saying on the air that he didn't know who I was. I don't care that he doesn't know who I am. I'm not a big, huge mainstream artist. You know, I don't really know who Don Lemon is. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But I made that point because it was consistent with the point I was making about the media making up facts and the media not really investigating the stories. When you see Don Lemon interview other people, he doesn't do that to them. He doesn't cut off their first-hand perspective. And the fact that he didn't know me was a factor in the way that he was talking to me. But we have an organization here in Miami, the Dream Defenders, who I was put onto by Brother Harry Belafonte last year. They was started in Tampa, organizing around Trayvon Martin, Stand Your Ground, the School to Prison Pipeline, and now they're here in Miami. 83rd and Biscayne is where their office is at.
I didn't know that.
They've relocated to Miami. They've been very active around the Israel Hernandez situation y'all got cracking down here. The young man who was tased to death by the police. And you know, I put my energy behind organizations like that, people who step up and act as opposed to reacting. And so my purpose for going on CNN was to highlight the work that Dream Defenders and Organization for Black Struggle and, you know, Advancement Project and other people around the prison industrial system and in the prison industrial complex and the school to prison pipeline and things that lead to Mike Brown getting killed and lead to Jordan Davis getting killed and Trayvon Martin getting killed. You know, so I try to shine light on those people. So I hope I was able to do that in the interview.
You were. I think that at the end you guys dapped it up and it was peaceful, but I just wish that it didn't get lost with, well, this is my point and this is my point. But understand what I'm trying to say. When we had, you know, violence going on and a man's life was lost, and it seemed like it was just a lot of tension, especially on the grounds. But I understood the passion and where you were coming from because you were there and he was there, and it just seems like nothing was getting done. Was anything accomplished when you went to Ferguson? Did you feel like things are getting accomplished?
I mean, right
justice?
Right now, as we speak, people are being arrested at Ferguson right now. Right now, the police are out there arresting people and saying that the protest is illegal. The Dream Defenders, a lot of them are still out there. You know, I plan on going back. This is not something that's going away. People should not put peace and being calm over justice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this guy, you know, needs to be arrested. People should be out there until he gets arrested. And that's what anyone who's down with that is the type of people I'm down with.
Well, I'm glad you guys didn't come to blows on CNN.
Oh, that wasn't happening. With Don Lemon? No.
Don Lemon?
Never that.
Did he pronounce your name correctly first when you...
He didn't speak to me at all.
Okay.
He didn't speak. When you saw us on camera, that's the first time he spoke to me. So, you know, that was just, you know, he didn't, like I said, the brother, you know, he didn't know what was up. And that's okay. But don't be on TV pretending you know what's up.
Would you go on CNN again with Don Lemon?
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with Don Lemon at all, or CNN at all. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with any of that, man.
Now talk to me about your projects, Kweli. What you got going on musically?
Okay, well, we got, you know, Gravitas was the last album. So I hope people go to QualiClub.com. Hit me up there. Email me, buy the album. You know, and you know, I put Prisoner of Conscience out last year, but it's all about the Gravitas. But Javoti Media is the focus. We have Corey Moe, whose album came out. We have Reese, who we did the Fleetwood Mac cover album out. We're doing an album with Jessica Care Moore. poet from Detroit who was with me in Ferguson. So shout out to Jessica Caremore, the OG.
Yeah, I read that in your essay. That
Yeah, Rosa Clemente and Jessica. But the focus right now is Nico's Brutus. We put out the mixtape Good Blood a few months ago. We put out tons of videos on his YouTube page. Nico is that one guy, and it's very Brazilian influence.
It's proper cool.
Why don't you talk about it? Brutus?
It's music. It's beautiful music. And it's getting back to the roots of things and staying grounded with our culture.
This is such a different Nico that I met.
Right.
Freestyling, jumping in the pool and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's new to this radio thing. That's what it is.
Ah, okay.
Playing Shy Guy.
It's just like floating off the top of the dome, but with your thoughts.
It's all about the music,
Focus on the music.
Yeah.
You should let him freestyle. That's what then it'll be
Well,
like.
what you want to do? You need me to bebop?
You got a beatbox for me?
Hold on.
Take it to 1993.
What's up, Kay? Why you stop?
All right, you want me to do that
Come
beat?
on,
I want you to do that beat.
It's like Wu-Tang.
All right.
Yo.
You can't laugh after. Are you gonna do it or not?
I do it. Ready?
All right.
And they take me to Brazil. They told me it's the music and they asked me what's the deal. Said I'm vibing. Or maybe the Brazilian going ape like Simeon. They want to, money talks, they whispering. Cadê a pergunta? Fala pra mim. Por que você tá assim? Tá cantando? Que não diz. Fala Chirubim. I don't fala lá do Rio. You said I'm talking about the Miami because the hardest Rio. Man, she killing on the beatbox and I'm just on the radio. Flows unavailable. Flows probably like HBO. It's crazy flow and I hate it though. It's relatable. I make it though. I make it go. I'm like Ace and Paid for. I love the hustle. Thank you for having me. It's all about the muscle.
I try to stay on beat.
I try to stay on beat. Good times.
Nico, I
Good
can't wait
times.
for you to check out your project.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the BET Hip Hop Award nomination.
yeah.
Big up.
Should
We'll
be
see
fun.
what's going on with that. And Dream Chasers. Can you give me that address? And all the information once again?
Dream Defenders.
Dream Defenders.
That's
Excuse
right.
me.
Salute.
83rd and Biscayne is where the office is at. I haven't been to the office yet. I plan on going tomorrow. Shout out to Phil Agnew and all the Dream Defenders, all the young women and men on the front lines of the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Fighting that good fight, man.
And Kweli will be on CNN.
I'll be on CNN. Because guess what? Guess what?
What?
I can't get canceled.
I think we'll leave it on that note. What if we find a beat back in hip hop and R&B? That's what we do, man.